All right. Why did that not lower my music? It's still up. Okay. Turn that down a little bit. Turn that down. Maybe not. Maybe I just need to turn it down for me. Anyway, oh man. Railroaders updated. We're updated. Let me refresh this because it didn't look like we were live on Twitch. Yeah, there we go. Refresh the page. That helps, huh? We got new stuff. So on this one, I'm a single player. I don't have Hala here. So we got Power and Light and the Union Lumber Company. So there's the lumber company. And Power and Light is on the other side. So we're going to start off with tier 1s over here. You have Tack and Limestone. I have no idea where the hell this is at. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Where's T3? And that's the, okay. So do tier 1 there. The National Park Service. This is up in Wesser. So we'll take a tier 1 there as well. And I think that was it. Yeah. Yarp. So that's right before. Okay, that's that curve. Okay. I think I know what's what here. Yeah, the Wester curve. Yep. All right. Who was that one? Hala. All right. And the other one was just at Cochrane. He's heading down. No, he's heading that way. Okay. And he's all clear to go. I think I'll flip that switch just in case so he doesn't go any farther. Don't think we need that there anymore. What else? It's been so long since I've done the multiplayer one. I have no idea what's what and where. All right, so we got this guy way over here. Why are we stopped? That I don't remember. Oh, I think we were leaving town and we just stopped it right here. Okay, yeah. He should be okay. And I think he's the main one. Nope, he's MU'd. So this one is the shot caller. Yeah. And you should go now. There we go. Mr. Tig, how you doing, bud? What's up? And my ninja chat didn't work. Refresh, see if that does anything here. So you gonna go now? There we go. They're not going. There we go. Okay.
Run, bitch! Run!
Why is Social Ninja not working over there? And it didn't work here either. Oh, you know what? I think I have to restart it. Because I got an error. Exception error or whatever when I started it the last time. So let me reboot it. Live chat. Activate Twitch. There we go. And we should be all right. I'm okay. I'm a little annoyed, but okay. And I'll explain the annoyed part here in a minute once we get some more in. But I can tell you this: I'm gonna be leery about doing any more Red Dead streams. I'm gonna be very leery about it. And we didn't have anything over at the other one. I think that one's shut down, right? That's a Larka. What am I? No, over here. Yeah, we got nothing else. We had one for our Larka coaling tower over here because it hasn't been updated. Okay, it is Andrews. Okay. Don't know why it populated over here, but hey, whatever. And him? Nope. This one. Yep. Don't know why he's only traveling at 20 miles an hour, but hey, whatever. Everest, how you doing? Yeah, there's 3 games I was gonna play tonight. The original plan was iRacing. Did some practice runs while I was waiting for dinner to get done, which went later than I had expected. So by the time I was done eating, I would have missed out on the 6:15 races, and I didn't want to wait 2 hours. So, and plus I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, and hopefully Thompson comes in here, and I already know what he's going to say, and that's you need to get that Formula wheel. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. And then I was on Red Dead. Mr. Kojak, how you doing? Why is Ninja Chat not fucking working? See, it's not even working over here. I'm gonna have to redo the fucking window dock, aren't I? See if that does it. You know what it is? It's probably because I updated OBS. I updated OBS, and I think that's why it's not working. Because I can see you guys typing over here, but it's not showing up on OBS, and it's also not showing up on screen. So let me check the address as well, see if that decided to update. That is another possibility. copy that. Docs. Custom browser docs. Apply there. I don't think anything changed, but we'll find out when someone types again. So we got stuff ready to go back everywhere. I don't know if Tig and JB will be joining because there it goes. No, he's not. No, it's not. The F-71, I think, is top dog. Yeah, that's what it was. The link updated. So right now I am using 2 mods. It doesn't want to open. Excellent. I am, and you might have to download Strange Customs, but I'm using I've bookmarked them here. I'm using Rail Loader to load these in. And first one is the Alina's map mod. So there's the first one. And these are on the Discord, on the Railroader Discord. And then the other one is, try to remember here. Is it that one? No. This one. Strange Customs. You have to have this loaded for the map mod to work. Just the way it goes. But I think that's all I have active. Everything else is my side that affects me, like the map mod here, right here, for example. So, but because of that, what I can also do now is nothing, apparently. Maybe it's not multiplayer safe. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, Strange Customs isn't active. Unless it doesn't like multiplayer. That's the only thing I can think of. You might be able to log on as is. Because if Strange Customs isn't working, I mean, here's the, but I didn't have any alerts come up, you know, saying something ain't working. Let me take a look real quick, see if Strange Customs updated, maybe? It might have. 1.624. I might have deleted it. All right, for the visual conditions, players do not need to have the mod installed, but because of the other stuff that is using it, yeah, you kind of have to. So let me download this one. Get out of here real quick. And I think I have to use rail loader to put that in. Steam apps coming. Right, it was that one. Because what's the other one? Oh, utility mod manager. I don't think it was through this one. Yeah, it's just utilities and map enhancer. So, yeah, I think that was it. Because, no, that's the same one. I got this one. It was updated 19 hours ago, and I'm pretty sure I downloaded that one. Yeah, it's 7:18 this morning. I downloaded it. So it should be all right. So let's fire it back up again. Simulator, how you doing, bud? What's up? Now here's my map in hand. I like this one better, to be honest. This is a nice little pop-up. You can make it so it doesn't pop up, but it's nice. It doesn't download it automatically for you. That's the only drawback. So let's try this again. Tombstone Central, start server. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling iRacing. Did a handful of practice sessions. All right, that's interchange unchange. That's fine. So let's take a look here real quick. Do I have milestones? There we go. Now they're showing up. Alarka balloon loop, additional tracks, interchange yard for Andrews. So there's different things that we can add in here. Unfortunately, the Whittier one, Whittier Sawmill Connection, that's one, but then there's another one that comes up after that. That does not expand the yard, unfortunately. It's just like a holding pen, and that's it. An area for you to store and sort cars out. All right, he's already on his way back down. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling the iRacing. I did some practice in a super formula. I did practice with the Merc and GT4 for Falcon Tire over at Silver or Sebring. Did both the Merc and the Porsche at Interlagos, and I just wasn't feeling it, you know. The focus wasn't there. So came over here. Wife finally got done with dinner, which I didn't finish because she's using cheap knockoff rice. Best choice. Let's get the good stuff. I hate knockoff stuff, you know? She's, you know, and every time I bring it up, I know I'm going off the track here. Every time I've brought it up in the past, it's the same. No, it's not. Always dismissive of what I think or what I feel about something. But yet, you know, you're always dismissive of something I say. Wait a minute, you do the same fucking thing. Never mind. Anyway. So I started working on InstructBot. See if I could work out that auto aim and whatever for Red Dead. It wasn't doing it, but then someone logged in over there at Valentine and they were red, and the guy throws a fucking tomahawk at me. So I ride out of town and I try to snipe him, and of course it doesn't kill him. So I ride away. Next thing I know, he's teleporting right to me, and he's shooting me dead and then blows me up. And then I respawn, and right away I'm getting hit by a tomahawk. I respawn, I'm getting killed by a tomahawk again. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, fuck it, I just quit. And I made a tweet about it too. It's gotten that bad that you can't even play the fucking game anymore without someone hacking. And it's just fucking stupid. No wonder the game was so cheap, I said. Fucking pathetic, man. So I said, fuck it, we'll play Railroader. Yep, I see Tig is in. All right, what do we got for money? I didn't even look at that yet. 19 grand. All right, get to work, Tig. We got cars to move. And we got the big three coming in. They're coming up to Topton right now. So these are full and ready to go. They'll have to wait until one of these guys comes back up. What else? Coal cars up there are ready to go. We've got no locomotive up here, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ready to go up here at Alarka. Let me fire up Discord too. Get over there. Oh, what else? So I might grab that diesel that's sitting in Bryson. We've got 1, 2 in Whittier ready to go. And then, yeah, I don't know. This one's almost done too, I think. But we've got 5 more over there. So, along with the coal car that's going to Alarka. Are we short on locomotives or something? Then again, we do have 3 hooked up to the main one over here. The Burke and 2 Pacifics. Then we've got 1, 2, all of the Paul Pulled cars. And we've got more. We got 10 over here. So Tig, I don't know if you want to handle Andrews and get everything moved around. The nice thing about Railloader is you can just take the file, drag it, and drop it right on the app that is inside your Railroader folder. And a window pops up, lets you know it was installed, and Bob's your uncle. No, that's nice. That's makes it easy. I just like the other mod loader. I think that one. I just like having a standalone app, a standalone program for that. I think that just makes it a whole hell of a lot easier. Just open up the program, drag the mod over, drop it in, it installs it automatically, and you're good to go. Easy peasy. You know what? I think I'm going to do an about course here. I'm going to take that diesel and run him over to Whittier. Yeah, we'll grab those cars from over there. I mean, one half dozen really. I mean, we got cars coming in, so you know, stuff's gonna go back over there anyway. One half dozen. But I mainly want to get that Alarka coal car. What do you call this game? Well, it should be down just below, but it is Railroader. Came out in December. Based off of a real railroad that is still currently in service, I think. Let me bring that up. You right there, and let's go over this one. Now downhill we go. A lot of visual upgrades with this recent update. 3 new locomotives. New industry. The wheels are all shiny now that have been meeting the track. $55 cars on this one. Now they're just going to coast down the hill. I'd stop them already so I can take off one, maybe that Burke, but it's too late for that. Plus, I want to refill him. I don't know how well he would do, even though it's not that high up the hill, but still, that's 1,000 tons. So, Sasquatch, how you doing, bud? What's up? All right, let's kick off the other people. Playing some Railroader while you watch. There you go. Question is, would you be still playing Railroader and watching me if I played like iRacing? That is. But all the mods here are over on their Discord. I don't have a link for it, but if you guys go to the Steam page for Railroader, there is a link there on their Steam page, and you can go ahead and join their Discord over there. I see over here on the Twitch chat, you're a first-time chatter. I thought you'd been here before. First time watcher. Welcome. Yeah, as I was just saying, the original plan was to do iRacing tonight. Wasn't feeling it. Went over to Red Dead, but I think I was going to play this the whole time. So, might try again tomorrow, see how I feel for iRacing. But, I don't know. Just one of those days, man. And been that way for a couple days, actually. I really haven't touched iRacing all week. And I need to if I want to try to improve my racing skills. These still set to... Yeah, I think they're still set to long... Nope, not that one. This one. No. This one. 3 minutes. It's a long ass 3 minutes, man. Where's he at? All right, he's at Almond. Maybe I'll lower it. I have 2 minutes on my single player. I just started another one. Last week, I think. No loans. The goal is no loans. And so far it's working all right. Just bought my second Pacific, and I've opened up a Larka. Also added on at the Whittier interchange. Let me double check my start times now that it's after 7 o'clock. I think it's 8:45 tomorrow for me. New save? $8.40. $8.40. I guess 6:45 sounds good. Leave here at 7:40. Sounds like a plan to me. I know if I move away from the station, people are going to start dropping. They're going to disappear. But it's still going to be a while until he shows up. Oh well. Is he over there yet? Nope. Close, but nope. Oh. Yeah, we'll pull him in this way. Stop him right there. How close is that one? A few more minutes. A little more than 3/4. Now, the other downside is we're on a 1-to-1. So basically, if I'm going to be live for another 3 hours, we're not even getting till noon. So if you wanted a game that will help you kill time. This is definitely that game. It will make a day disappear so fast. All right, so we're going to have to swap stuff around here. But I'll do that when I come back through. Why are only half these cars? Because they're set to the wrong fucking one. This is what I hate about this whole setup right here. Maybe I will build the branch over here because then we can have extra log cars staged. First one is the connection. It goes from here and connects in right here. And then the next stage is 3 tracks that are right here. And then it connects out over here. Ugh. Kill the music. We don't need it. Don't need no stinking music. The clickety clack of the rails is our music. You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I know. I was thinking not to, but sawmill connection. There we go. How we doing over there? He's almost there. Downside is the cars will be parked right here, so we're not going to be able to get into the sawmill. Go, 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 go. I'm kind of interested to see where numbers will be when the S7s show up. Yeah, I'll pull him into that side, back up, grab him, hook him up on the ass, and then come through and grab him. That will be the play. Yeah, we want to leave it that way. I'm going to send him to Alarka. The other downside with updates for the game is it usually ends up breaking the mods. So when they rolled out this update yesterday, was it? I had to wait a few hours, but fortunately a lot of the modders, they're quick to update everything. So I didn't have to wait very long. he gets moving correctly. He should. Because that other one, he's taking a sweet time. Yeah, we'll see if I get rained out tomorrow with work anyway. I doubt it, but could happen. Man, 3 minutes is a hell of a long time. Oh, oops. Oopsie. Yeah, that's gonna throw the timing off for getting this guy back over to Bryson. I was hoping to be ready to hit the road before the passenger train got through Whittier and back out again. I'm also dragging ass today, up late watching the F1 race. Just be woken up by the dogs at like 6:45. Hopefully JB is able to get those mods all sorted out. He's coming in hot. Put him back up there. Then away we go. I wanted to get that auto couple airline and shut off valve mod, but apparently it doesn't work on multiplayer. So every time you hook up to a train, it automatically hooks up your airlines and opens up the valves or closes them, whatever. Yeah, we'll be able to get into Ella. Let's get this guy up here all sorted out. Hello. Welcome back. Son of a bitch. Put air brakes on for a fucking reason. Working on getting mods. Yeah, I decided, speaking of work, I decided it's better I just go ahead and work full time now. So if I'm offered if I want to stay home, nope, I'll work. I might even stay on certain nights. Gotta start getting that money together. And the downside is, you know, it's not like you and I start doing all that and the wife's when you're like, okay, you can go ahead and buy what you want to buy. You know, it ain't gonna work that way. It would be nice, but yeah. Yep, no more taking time off. If he asks if I want to work, I'll be working. All right, so we'll grab him. Where's that big guy? There he is right there. He's 9718. 15. That way my passengers are right at the top the whole time. We got in a race. Passenger's gonna come around the bend, and so is this freight. But I mean, I showed that list in the Discord. You guys know everything that I have.
Always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the concrete.
Well, I'm fixing to do that, goddammit. Shut the hell up. How you doing, Bowtie? You guys seen the list in Discord that I posted, so. I mean, she even brought it up. Oh, I told her that I had cashed out what little Ethereum I had left and how much I had in the account. And she's like, well, you could use that for your golf membership. I could add that to the list of things. So I was gonna be a busy boy. I'll try not to let it interfere with any kind of stream schedule I currently have, or, you know, am currently trying to at least $3,000. Yeah. I don't remember everything that was on the list. I know the chipping board is on there. I know a wheel is on there. I know 3 monitors, I think, is on there. Yes, I would like to have one, yeah. So when I go golfing after work in the afternoon, I can use that and get some walking and get some exercise in. I'll still ride a cart on the weekends. That's mainly for pace of play. But during the weekdays, when I get out there at, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah, I'll use the battery powered caddy and walk the course. I'd have to stream it, but some of us remember the last time I tried to stream it, it didn't go so well. Yeah, as long as the battery is charged up and I've got time, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I need to get active, and that's one way that I know, kill two birds, one stone. I enjoy playing golf, and I mean, I've walked the courses before, so I just don't want to have the pull cart with me because that's not quite the same, I guess. And so this way I can just have the remote in my hand and tell it to go forward and tell it when to turn and tell it when to stop, and I can just walk normal as if I'm walking the dogs around town or something here. I mean, do I really need an e-caddy? No, I don't. But yeah, I think that would be a very good thing for me to purchase. I mean, it's on the wish list down below if you're over on Twitch. So is everything else. Just about. God, this feels like it's longer than 3 minutes, but yeah, it's 3 minutes. So if I'm going to be paying for any of that, it's not like I'm raking in the YouTube and Twitch cash. Matter of fact, the wife's like, I got a royalties, thing from Twitch for you, but I didn't see a 1099. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go print it out. So I jumped through all the hoops and went to go print it out and said, oh yeah, you didn't make enough, so we didn't print one out for you. Okay. So that's how bad last year was. Although if you look at the payouts, I went over, so I don't know. Yeah, that tells you right there just how slow last year was, because I didn't stream much last year. I look to change that this year, but this year is going to be iffy and tricky because unlike years past, I don't have True, how you doing? I don't have a daily driver game, Years past, it was Farm Sim. and everything else is just sprinkled in to kind of break the monotony, if you will. Now, you know, Farm Sim isn't the main driver of the channel. So in a way, you take that and couple it with the lower amount of hours I was live last year, and essentially the channel is restarting. You know, the views aren't really there for anything that I play, and so yeah, in a way the channel is completely starting all over again, which kind of sucks to say, but it's true. I mean, we haven't been pulling big numbers. Even Troll Casket didn't really rake in the numbers, you know, viewership wise. So that's why a lot of the bigger streamers, it keeps them up at night. They're very terrified of taking time off, because they know no matter what, if they're still not live every day providing the content that people are showing up for, their numbers are going to drop off when they do come back. And, you know, I've seen it even here. A small, piddly peon streamer like myself, I've seen that. It's true. I mean, basically right now for Twitch, the bulk of the number that you see, and I'm only seeing 13 viewers, 14, depending on which one I want to believe. The bulk of those are regulars that are here every day, or at least stop by at most streams. So, got some work to do. All right. You're a totally new person? Yeah, because I never know what type of person we're going to get every night. Every time you show up. All right, so we got that big one still coming down. Yep, there he is. Nice and slow. Jeez, look at that. That's a long ass train, man. So we'll kick that one. That one's already kicked, so he's going to be on track 3 when he comes in. And I kind of think I might as well stop him right there. Update's nice. Yeah, we're nowhere near using the new industries, but I have set up tier 1 contracts with them just to kind of feel them out, if you will. But yeah, it'll be it does have a new look. I noticed that right off the bat. Other than that, I mean, what else did they do here? Release notes. So we got 3 new locomotives. I'm using the A23 American on my on my save. So this guy right here. I just swapped him out for a G16. And I'll probably do that with the other one I have. And we'll probably end up doing that here as well with the G16. Swap them out for the Americans. C55 and old wooden caboose models updated. Caboose is now colorable. Revamped trees or tree, grass, plant rendering. River and roadbed edges are more natural. Added customers at Natahala, Hewitt, and Wester. Yeah, we did see Hewitt. That was the Park Service, I think. No, Wester was the Park Service. Revamped water and coal consumption usage is significantly lower and is governed by reverser and throttle position. Tractive effort is not affected. Added engine roster window, which is right down here. Where was I? To ease switching between power, performance enhancements related to car movement. AI now warns when handbrakes.
Divide my cheeks.
No. But I will thank you for the 42 months, man. Much appreciated, Mr. Carcass. How you doing, guy? Where was I? AI now warns when handbrakes are on or brake line is open during starting movement. I'm all right. I am all right. Doing all right, man. I'm a little tired, but we're good. Compass display on the top of the screen is now much more accurate and tracks directly with the camera operation. Added percentage graphic to tooltips for equipment loads and fuel loaders. Added time to console messages, which is nice, and a timestamp. I don't know. That should have been one of those things that was part of the game originally. Added shift click on engine in map view to select. What else? Added add from train button to switch lists. Added / repair command to repair selected train. Host sandbox only. Updated car tag colors to be more evenly distributed across the railroad. I did notice that as well. It does have a whole different look to it, so I don't think I'll be getting stuff mixed up anymore with the Alarka cars, for example. But we haven't had any Natahala yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Alarka and Hala, I will get mixed up. Fixed overhead camera snapping directly above car. Fixed Ella trussel abutments. Fixed AI not keeping current speed when enabling road mode while moving in reverse. Fixed car tag overlay. Fixed higher tree density causing trees to appear in places they shouldn't. Fixed engines consuming coal when there's no water and vice versa. Fixed mines loading too many cars when waiting, sleeping. Fixed signal lenses appearing impossibly dark in fog, and made water hatches more all right, English is bad. More lenient in positioning below water columns and towers. I've never seen that word before. Never seen that word before. All right, so here's big guy. All right, so what I'll do is, this is the Burke. We'll put you off. Select. Yeah, you don't need to be going. You can stop now. Yeah, you stop now. So we're gonna take this Burke off. Or not. Alright, so what do we got here? We got these guys. Let's select you. Had that arrive or depart? Arrive. Okay, good. Nice. So he's pulling in over there. Let me go take care of this guy. We want to flip that. Flip that. Orders. Forward. Kick all these guys off. And Bob's your uncle. Also, so I don't get another passenger train right up my butt, we'll flip that switch. Let's get this guy sorted. Nope, you need to get your ears checked along with your head. Yeah, I'll try again for iRacing tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I mean, I had to force myself today to paint a skin for the Ferrari GTR. Or, I'm sorry, Porsche 911 GTR race car. I had to force myself to paint it. Is it going to be any good? Probably not, but good from a distance, but far from good. Him down here, and then I'm gonna grab that Pacific, probably grab those Alarka and Robinson coal cars and take that up the hill. He can deliver all that stuff. you. Go down there. No, what are you doing? You're done. Off. Stop. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I'm even going to be able to make it. Nope, he's blocking. Alright, so... we'll throw him in reverse. Have him go down that way. Have him grab water right there. Him. Into there. You can get coal and water. But yeah, bow tie, I mean, I got no problem working for all of it. Much of what you see, I ended up working for myself, so. A lot of you guys have helped with that, but. It all comes down to what the missus is going to allow me to do. So hopefully I can bring in the money hot and heavy. Unfortunately, it's going to take probably a month or two, but is what it is. One thing I have to remind myself is I need to stay off that whole sell the Moza, buy an Ace-Tech wheelbase kick. If I had to put that on the list, that would be one of the last things I do. Because I still have a hard time. I feel it, you know, because I have a Moza set up and I make content. In a way, I'm kind of advertising that that product. And nothing against Moza themselves. It's a good product, but the shipping issues, to me, it's just hard to overcome, you know? It's hard to look past that and recommend to anyone that they go for Moza mainly because of those things. Coming in hot. Way too hot. What I hope to find in a mod or with the game releases is that we can set up a timetable with the passenger trains. So they can only go from like Whittier to Bryson back and forth, and that's it. But they'll pick up everyone to, bring them from Whittier to Bryson. Then another passenger train can take them from Bryson to Alarka Junction, and then another one can go from Alarka Junction to Andrews. Because right now, the way it is just annoying. You basically have to have one person on the server just to manage your passenger trains. Once you open up more. All right, so forward you go. Yes. Toot, toot. Okay, just go. All right, he's good. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to top him off. Still got that pulpwood to go pick up at Graham. He's only half full. Thirsty bitch. Is he full on passengers? 84, 84, 84. All right. Guess we need a couple more passenger cars because we left 74, or no, 70 total. 22 for Larka, 21 for Andrews, 18 for Almond. That's not good. So flip that one, flip you. Yeah, there we go. He's well on his way. Oh, he's already at Almond. Good, good, good. Wait, what are you? Why are you still over here? I could use you. Maybe I'll use him. Go get those pulpwood cars. Drop them off, but I don't think he's going to be able to haul them back up the hill, though. And since there ain't nothing else here... Yeah, you're talking these pulpwood cars, these empty ones? He can definitely take those over to Graham, but I don't think he's going to have the balls to pull them up. Pull the full ones out. I use the returning Burks for those. I'm almost wondering if JB is going to make it in tonight. You know what I'll do? I'll just send you on your way. Yes, yes, yes. Quack, quack, quack. The phone poles are a nice touch, too. If I'm being honest. Springtrap, how you doing, bud? Very tired? I kind of feel that way. Kind of feel you. I could definitely probably go to bed in like just over an hour. Start a quarter after 8, 9:30 would be a good number. But when F1 races in Australia, you stay up for that. No, this is the Berkshire. What, 284? Is that right? Yep. And then it'll take 5 years to fill the water tank. Still going. There we go. Next. There we go. Fill it up. All right. What's the deal here? Why did you stop? All right. I'm taking over. Yeah, I'd be stupid. Slam on the brakes for what? Yeah, the Robinson cars are going to be a pain in the ass here, I think. Just because there's so many of them. Wait. That's supposed to go right there. Shit. That's a problem. Forgot we've ordered that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, there ain't no way I'm getting those cars out of the way for that passenger train. That's what I was hoping to do. Jeez, that was quick. This will be fun pushing all those up the hill. Alright, let's grab this guy real quick. Dump off all these people. Oh, these two I want on it. Keep those. the hill. Go left. Go right. And Bob's your uncle. And then we'll bring those coal cars down, park them over here. So I got that log train over here. Look who's already in Whittier. Missouri, doing all right, man. How about you? You been streaming much, or you still working? Stop you. Flip that. Whittier, sawmill, sawmill. All right. You guys gonna stay? You gonna behave? Yeah. You haven't streamed in a hot minute? All right, we'll get him all situated, drop those guys off, come back, grab those three, put them away, and then grab that single for Andrews and run it all the way back over to Bryson. If we don't get a whole lot of rain tomorrow, then we will probably start planting next week. They're calling for 1.5 inches roughly. Yeah, I don't know what they're predicting here. When I looked at the Weather Channel app, it showed the rain was going to be heading from the south to the north. But it basically, once it got like an hour west of me in the Bloomington area, it was just going to basically hold right there and continue just to go stream to the north. You know, coming up from southern Illinois and Missouri and all that, just keep on going straight up right along there. I'm like, really? I know I said I was going to fucking work, but damn. It's probably going to wait until I'm actually off of work or just about to leave, and then it'll start moving my way and start raining. But tomorrow and Tuesday are iffy. But unless they get a text in the morning, I'll still be going in at 8:40. Because I guess even as 9 o'clock in the morning, it's supposed to be knocking on the door. You know, right outside our area. Which, if I think I know who's pouring, they'll end up canceling. If it's who I think it is. Because he's got almost a whole fleet coming in, but he's sending 4 or 5 people to a competitor to help them out. Come on, suck it in, get in there. There we go. Damn, they're already starting to load them. Ain't wasting any time. I don't think we need a lot of rain here. It's going all right. I don't know if you saw in our Discord, I almost rolled the truck. But no, just trying to, you know, stay interested enough in games. You know, nothing has really got me addicted. Was gonna do iRacing tonight, but just wasn't feeling it. It was, you know, it was just one of those that you just wasn't sitting right kind of things, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, was working on some Red Dead troll bot stuff, but I don't think it's gonna work out quite how I hoped. I was getting turned around. We were they were upgrading an old grain bin. And on some of those, the conveyors are in the concrete. So they had slots in the base, in the concrete floor, for bringing out the grain. And, you know, corn, bean, whatever. And so they were filling those in because they're going to put a metal floor above that, and that's what all the grain's going to sit on. And, you know, I guess everything's going to be bolted to that and whatnot. So they had one slot open, and then they're going to move around to the other side with my truck. Okay, fine. So, you know, I wasn't in a good spot to be turning around in the first place. It was just kind of a little congested, phone poles in the area, things like that. So I was trying to figure out, all right, how am I going to, you know, where am I going to turn around? So I start backing into the alley or whatever between the office and the grain bin. And I'm a little close to the grain bin, but I mean, I wasn't going to hit it or anything, but I wanted to be over there so I could go ahead and turn left and avoid a phone pole. And so as I'm getting turned around, just before I'm about to stop, I mean, it was that close. Suddenly I hear a pop, and it was like quicksand. You know, the truck just slowly started to sink. I mean, in reality, it probably took 2 seconds, but perception wise, it felt like it took 10-15 seconds. It's the right rear of the truck just went, just dropped, and I thought I was about to roll over. It was going that far. But then it stopped, and I'm like, don't move, don't breathe. So I'm laying on the air horn to get the attention of the guys that were in the grain bin, as well as the other driver that was pouring. And he finally came around the corner and was like, holy shit, heard you laying on the horn. And I'm like, yeah, and I knew you weren't in your truck. And I'm telling dispatch, hey, you need to get the mechanic out here at the wrecker. I'm about to go over. So yeah, it was definitely a pucker moment, no doubt about that. But it was just weird, you know, how it felt. It felt like it took forever for it to happen, but I'm sure it happened in like the blink of an eye. And I didn't do any damage to the grain bin. The tag fender rested up against it, so you know, I don't think that stopped me from going over, but it might have helped. I don't know. It's hard to say because you could see almost, I'd say 90%, 80% of the tire imprint on the side of a hole that was there. So what happened is these guys came around. They're like, oh yeah, there's a soft spot over here. We were, I thought I told you. I was like, no one told me shit, dude. Turns out what they did was they removed what looked like almost like a concrete septic box, but way smaller. They removed that and then just threw dirt in to fill the hole. They didn't pack it down or nothing. They didn't backfill it correctly. So they just threw it in there and that was it. So anyone that went a little off the gravel road was going to find it. In fact, the guy, one of the trainees that was there, because I was helping out another yard, one of his trainees had just went through there and he missed the hole by like a foot. So he almost bought it too. Oh, I packed it real good. Yeah. Yeah, it was. So after the wrecker gets me out, I guess the supervisor or whatever went over there and, with a skid steer and started filling in, and he drove over it, but he didn't fucking pack it. So it'll happen again. Someone else is going to drive over that spot and they'll sink. And they'll probably hit the fucking grain bin. Because even after a few rains and everything, that dirt's going to settle. And when it does that, it'll just make a hole, and then you're gonna have to fill it in again. And if they don't pack that in correctly, it's just gonna settle again, and you know, it's gonna be an ongoing thing. I'm just gonna throw this one in the front. Screw it. I was gonna cycle them around, but What's this stopped? 65.91. Alright, let's just unhook you. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, so that was something I'd, not really interested in experiencing anytime soon. So, but it happens. It happened to a driver last year too on a pour for the interstate. Got too close to the form and they didn't do a very good job packing everything in. And he leaned over and they had to get a couple of excavators with chains to hold him up and push him. So, I mean, it happens. I was worried that the company was going to throw a fit and say something like, oh, you should have, used Goal or Slam. And, that mechanic was there and he's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You don't have x-ray vision. You don't know what the ground underneath you is going to do. And originally I thought I hit like a culvert or something. But nope. But also, fortunately, no damage to the truck. But where I'm out of the truck and we're all over there looking at it, you can see it slowly still trying to go. And I left the drum turning for a little bit. I mean, it was so wet. There was no way I was going to be able to keep it pushed over to one side. It would just float to the side that was lower. So. But then I finally stopped. I decided to go ahead and stop the drum and. It stopped moving. Alright, so we got everything picked up from over here. He can go straight back to Bryson. And Bob's your uncle with that. As for you, my friend, we clear that switch. Yes, we are. We're going to back you up. Put you in that middle one. What sucked about the whole thing too is wind was out of the north and it was not warm. I think it was only like 38 or something, but fuck, I was freezing. I got to the job at like 9:10 and didn't get done and on the way back until like 12:55. So did one load there, then went back and was done. I need to spend some time polishing the rims on Pinky as well. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Yeah, it was annoying. I mean, I guess you could say I kind of ended up picking the fight. I don't know. The guy logs in or just appears out of nowhere. So I'm assuming he logged in. His name is in red, which means he's a bad guy. And I had a feeling he was going to do something. So I just kept on riding by. And sure as shit, I see him pull his tomahawk out and gets ready to throw it at me. Or does throw it at me, but I started moving, so he missed. So I go out of town and I'm like, all right, I'll pick him off, you know, maybe collect a reward or something. And I shoot him a couple times. I hit him in the head. Nothing. So he fires and misses. And then suddenly teleports to me as I'm riding away, trying to get away from him. You know, clearly I disengaged the fight, you know, but that wasn't good enough for him. So now he's going to chase me and he's teleporting to me and kills me, blows me up. So he kills me and the horse. I respawn. Next thing I know, I'm getting shot again out of nowhere. Respawn. Now suddenly my guy's just going, and I've got red on certain spots on my screen. Like I'm getting butchered. And I die. Respawn one more time. Same thing. All right, fine. Fuck it. Escape. Quit. You know, if Rockstar isn't going to do anything, and we've been seeing quite a bit of that because we've been playing it the last few days. A lot of the hacking and cheating that's going on. If Rockstar isn't going to do anything about that, then fuck it. You know, I got the game majorly discounted on Steam, 67% off. Why the hell am I going to play a game and make content and stream it when it's just that fucking bad with the hacks and the cheats? Well, because they're bored. They're bored and they want to be trolls and they want to ruin everyone else's gameplay because that's their fun. That's what they get off on. I've had it before with other games in the past. SOCOM on PS2 had a cheater in one of their servers in one of the rooms. And I was like, why do you do it? Because I'm bored. And then go play a different game. But I want to play this game, but I'm bored. So you're going to fuck everyone else just because you're bored. You didn't give a fuck. That's why they do that shit, because they get off on it. You beat them at their own game, you know, cheating or hacking or whatever. That's the only way to enrage them. You know, insulting him and whatever else isn't going to do shit to him. They don't care. They love it. Ah, fuck. Forgot to drop that car off. Damn it. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's true. They get off on that shit. So, you know, I don't need I I certainly don't need to be taking part in a game that, you know, obviously has that bad. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of it. Almost every night we've been on, we've been seeing hacks and shit going on. So, you know, the main town, Valentine, is really bad for it. But when Thompson and I were on playing the other night during the stream, and there was a guy floating around, and he teleported right to where we were at, and I thought we were going to have issues, and the guy left us alone, thankfully. But, you know, that's just how they roll, you know? It sucks. Try to enjoy the game, and you got these twats fucking it all up. So I honestly right now don't know if I'll be doing any more streams of Red Dead. I'm unsure. It was fun while it lasted. All right, I think we're all set. I get a breather for a moment, because I'm not going to roll these guys out until I have all these other cars back in. And the passenger train's on his way back. And there really isn't anywhere to park them. That diesel with the empty cars, so that's going to have to wait until the passenger train shows up in Andrews. And of course, I ended up wanting to watch the F1 game or the game F1 race, and little incident happens, results in a punishment for him. So right away, Twitter blows up. You know, what do you do? You didn't do anything. You didn't do, all these idiots saying it was rigged and everything else. And I'm just like, you're probably the same fuckers that lose their damn mind when someone brake checks them while you're on the highway. But yet it's okay when you're in an F1 car. That's okay. 150 plus mile an hour going around a corner, but that's okay. That's fine. On the highway doing 55. Oh my God, the end of the world. All right, I gotta get him some coal. Kind of want to get into some farm sim again, but I need to go through the mods and find a good map. I did a troll casket a couple weeks ago, and I think that's the only time I'm really going to play farm sim is during troll casket. And with the current system I have, it didn't play very well. I'm using the old 8700K with a 3080 Ti, and chip is definitely the bottleneck issue for me right now. That's why down in the wish list, I've got a 7800 X3D and a motherboard and RAM, so I can put that in the gamer and then take the gamer PC, which is the 12900K, and kick that over to the sim PC. That should handle ATS and farm sim and even VR iRacing without a problem. So that's the plan. Just gotta get back to working full time. Let the wife do her thing with the bills, and then I should be able to make those upgrades in a month or two. But for the time being, until I do that, everything that I have planned for upgrades down here with the computers and the sim rig and everything, all that stuff is in the wish list. So I got triple monitors in there because I'm going to go back to using those instead of the 34-inch ultra wide. I forget what else is in there. Hell, people can just buy me a monster if they want. Anything over here? No. Okay. All right, so that's M1, M2, M2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. That's fucking lovely. You know what? I might as well take that coal car that's down here and use him at this one because I've emptied it. Well, yeah, I did some damage on it. All right, so that'll go to Bryson. But I'm just using Dave's map, and I couldn't find... I mean, we've played the shit out of Wolf Creek. So I decided to go with this 16x map, Canyon Crossing, which he just rolled out another update for. So I'll have to download that. But I'm not doing a server for it or anything. And then I've also been working on mods for 7 days. I put in modlets, but they're not loading. And I don't want to have to use a mod pack. I'm trying to avoid that. If I have to, I will. It'll probably just be War of the Walkers again, but... Alright, so he should stop there, right? Yeah, because I got nothing else thrown. Nope. Alright, so he'll stop there. I'll pull these guys up, back them up, grab the two off of the diesel, and send them on their way up here to Alarka. Grab those cars. I don't know if I'll have any of these done. Kind of doubt it. We'll see. Alright. Let's get these copper cars up there. I know when we get back to doing farm sim, I've got to finish doing that field of potatoes. I put in 5,000 bits to force me to harvest a field of potatoes, and of course someone came in and dropped 500 bits. Or 5,000 bits. So, I think I'm halfway through it. I don't have any mods for potato harvesting. Alright, so we'll take this guy first. Put these two over on another track. But the way I look at it is even though I've got that stuff on the wish list, if it doesn't get bought, it doesn't get bought. I'm not really worried about it because I plan on buying it myself anyway at some point. It'll all get bought at some point this year. So the wish list would just dwindle down to just being Monster. I did have an idea for another troll option. I saw it today on another stream, and apparently it's not new. It's been around for a year or two. And that would give you guys the ability to shoot ping pong balls at me. Or I'll get like the rubber or the foam golf practice or practice golf balls or something like that. Whichever. And of course, Kojak was creaming his pants with that idea. Oh, I'm sure you'd be taking part in it too. Set something up on like a 5-minute timer, so 5 or 10 minute timer depending on how much I think you guys might use it. That way I can go ahead and take a break for a couple minutes, clean up all the golf balls and put them back in, or Nerf balls or whatever I use. It ain't gonna be golf balls. Yeah, no, not you. Okay. Alright, so he's on his way down. Excellent. Wait, was there a boxcar I needed to take up here too? No. Okay. The other thing I just thought about though the other day is if I were to go back to triples, I don't know if I have enough the correct profile aluminum pieces to do it. So I know I'm using one of them for the brace on the right hand side for the shifter. So I might have to find some arms that will mount to the aluminum, to the profile. Let me get that passenger train all squared away. Get this all squared away. There we go. Reverse, reverse. All right, this guy can roll out. Get out in front of that passenger train. Yeah, I figure I can put it right over here, and I can use that for a troll when I'm over here, or I can turn it and use it for a troll when I'm over on the rig as well. But I'm looking at these things, and of course, they're not exactly cheap. The cheapest ones I saw were some Chinese knockoff ones that were on Amazon. About 200 bucks or so. The bulk of them is probably around closer to $3. And so I asked the one guy, I said, you know, what do you, is it USB or something? And he goes, no, I'm using a smart plug. So he's got it plugged into the wall with a Wi-Fi smart plug. And the software's on his computer, and so he's got that going through his BitBot. So all it's doing is turning the power on and turning it off. And it's got him shooting ping pong balls out at him at 70 miles an hour. I don't know if I'll go that high, but it's pretty smart because a lot of these are just analog dials. That's all it is. So, you know, if it's already set to certain speed and it's set to be on, that's all you got to do. Nothing else, you know? All right, I actually might change all of these to Graham County. There they go. They just changed over. Okay. So now these are all going to Graham County. So then I'll go over here. Flip that switch. That's flipped and that's flipped. And I'll stop them. No, not there, right there. And I'll probably set something up with that to where you guys have to unlock. So, you know, the ping pong or the foam ball option isn't going to be something that's going to be available right away. You know, it's either going to be, all right, you guys got to cheer or donate X amount in order for it to be turned on or whatever, you know. You know, let it be a total of 2,000 bits and it turns it on. Or you cheer, you know, or just to turn it on alone, maybe I set it for 1,000 bits. And that turns it on. So not a cumulative total, but a single. So even if you guys did 2,000 bits already, no one cheered 1,000 bits to turn it on. You see what I'm saying? All right, I'm just going to run him all the way down. So we're going to go past the fusee. Oh, I already took it out. Yep. And we're going to stop down here. I'll back them up, grab these, and then we'll push these all the way out. Put them in the yard, and then I will grab these three and take them over to the bottom one. All right, so he's already done there. Let's get these guys. Double stream. Are you over on the Twitch as well? I do appreciate you watching over here on the YouTube. Oh, double Steam. Okay, yeah. My bad. Steam, stream. Come on. I haven't noticed if that has gone through yet. Stream Elements is not pimping the timed messages. All right, and away we go. I don't know if he's gonna. That's got me a little concerned. Grabbing those coal cars from Junction when this thing already weighs 1414. I don't know if the two Burks are gonna pull it up that hill. If I grab all these coal cars right here. Yeah, I don't have such faith. And we don't. I could probably do a loan, but we sure as hell don't have the straight up money to get the new F-71 or whatever it is. Yeah, to Santa Fe. Don't have the money for that one. Close, 36,100. We're at 23,124. Still short, just under 13 grand. But I don't want to take out any more on the loan. I really don't. I'm already thinking there's gonna have to be 2 trips when we bring down everything from Alarka as well as what's coming out of Robinson. In fact, we're probably gonna have the Pacific here hook up and help out. I haven't done 2 Burks up the hill yet, so I don't know what their ideal pulling force is. Are they gonna tap out at 2,000? You know, I think individually it's what 500 or 600 ton. I'm fairly certain they're gonna have no issue with what's on board right now. Fairly certain that is going to be no problem for them. Question is did the AI get fixed coming out of Hala? Because they need to keep that head of steam going. And the way it has been was that the AI was brake checking so hard, it was killing the momentum that they had. Did I not connect? What's going on here? Ah, I thought I had unlocked it all. Didn't read the number. I think they fixed that issue though, because it was happening a couple of times. Coming down the main line, coming into Bryson, they like to slam on the brakes coming around that curve where you can cut across the river and go up to the logging camp. They were hitting the brakes going up the hill outside of Bryson to Hemingway. I've had them actually stop. So I think it was this section right here. They would slam on the brakes. even though they were, you know, at the 25 or under, they would still slam on the brakes. This section right here, this 15 isn't for the main line, it's for this section right here. But the trains were still slamming on the brakes and then realizing they don't have to slow down. So, and that's what is the same issue over here at Hala. They'll hit the brakes coming through here, which kills all our momentum by the time they get to here and start actually coming up the hill. Not so much. I don't play ATS that much. I mean, honestly, it's been over here. ATS never did well for me. I never did very well over here with ATS. It was always farm sim. But even that I've gotten burnt out on, and I haven't played it that much. So, the new goal here is to kind of convert things over to iRacing, as well as a handful of staple games. I bought them when I went live with the game recently, of the last month, was it, or 2 months ago? But my shifter is now gone. You know, I still have the CSIO shifter, but since I've upgraded my wheelbase and everything, I'm not on the G29 anymore. I went to a Moza direct drive wheelbase. And so since I have nothing Logitech anymore, the shifter doesn't work. And I bought an adapter, which said it was supposed to allow me to use it. And Logitech never saw it. The game never saw it. It never registered. So I sent the adapter back. And yeah, the shifter is sitting somewhere, either in my old room or it's in the closet over here, or I don't know. But no more shifter. It's all flappy paddle is what I use to shift now. Which, of course, you know, even if I don't use an automatic, but I could also do that. But, you know, then I got to listen to the super truckers on, hey, you ain't driving a real truck thing. So, fuck them. I tell you what, I can't wait until I get a fucking automatic mixer. All right. I will. It's going to be a tough one to get out of Pinky, but I will take an automatic over a manual any day. Oh yeah, the flappy paddle. Got that from Top Gear. The flappy paddle gearbox, when that was starting to become a thing, because they weren't really a fan of it, but they adapted and now they love it. Yeah, so's mine. But after a day of doing slip form or curb or fence posts, I'm praying for an automatic. Oh, I'm praying. My left leg and knee might thank me. I mean, you do those jobs in a mixer, whether it's pouring for fence posts or all day doing curb or slip form paver, stuff like that, where it's, you know, feather to clutch, back in, feather to clutch, back in, and you're only moving up 6 inches at the most. You know, if you're doing fence posts, you're going 6 feet, but you're doing 80 of those. You know, so it's on and off, on, off, on, off. All right, go back to the yard, load up, come back out, on, off, on, off. So, you know, by the end of the day or halfway through the day, your foot is fucking numb. It is numb with all that shit. So for me, adios. I will take that any day. Well, and I've mentioned that in the past as well, and I've had super truckers, oh, we driving, you know, construction zones and traffic, city traffic, and I'm like, it's not the same fucking thing, dude. It's not the same thing. You are in and out of that traffic in an hour to 2 hours, 3 tops. I'm doing this every single fucking time I go out. I've been in traffic. I've driven in Chicago. I know it. This is nothing like it. Yeah, well, because if you want a stick nowadays, it actually costs more to order a truck with a manual than it does to order it with an automatic. But apparently someone within the company, I don't know if it's the maintenance guy at our yard or oh, son of a bitch. Well, he's got one ready to go, so I might as well grab it, I guess. Or maybe it's Chicago, but someone is against our yard getting more automatics. And it's rather aggravating, to be quite honest. They just sent down 5 slightly used Kenworths, and they all went to Bloomington, another yard. And we still don't have any. We only got one automatic. Of course, I'm not high enough in the seniority for it. I still got 3 more drivers to go, but... Oh, yeah. The automatics have been holding up very well. Surprisingly, even the DEF systems on a lot of trucks have been holding up very well as well, which I'm very surprised about. But... yeah, I'm glad. I will gladly take an automatic. And that ruffled feathers within the Super Trucker ATS community, but fuck them, they weren't really fans of mine in the first place. Those are the type of guys that probably have a photo of Snowman right next to the photo of their dog or their wife or something. What's in your wallet? Photo of Snowman, the greatest trucker ever. All right, so he's there. Did we clear it? Yes, we did. All right, so we're 1402 right now. What are we jumping up to here? 2200, I'm thinking. I'm going to guess 22. 2237. Damn, I'm good. How does this game compare to the OG DTG train sim? I don't know what DTG is. Yeah, these coal cars, 80, 81, 80, we're basically 81, 47.6, 47.6, 80.5. Oh, Train Sim World? Since we started playing this game back in December, I felt that this is the game that Train Sim World should have been. In my honest opinion, this is what Train Sim World should have been. I don't know about the old one. I only know about the Train Sim Worlds. I didn't bother buying their recent one either. I think I still have 3 and that's it. But Train Sim World should have been this game. And it never was, and it never will be. Well, there's one thing with that, and I don't know if the new ones that they've come out with are backwards compatible, but I know the ones that they have done since Train Sim World 3 or 2 or whatever it was, 2 I think, they are compatible with the newer, and they also, you don't have to repurchase or anything. That is the only good thing that they've done. So what was that, TSW 2 that had the CSX heavy haul stuff? That still works on the new version of Train Sim World. You can fire up Train Sim World and still finish your CSX stuff. What do you say? Do I give it the old college try? Get this Jeep hooked up and try to push it up the hill? $875 ton. So I gotta wait for this passenger to come down, because it's all uphill until like right around in this area. Hey, where you going? Where you, whoa. Slow your roll there. Can he pull him up the hill? That was the train brake that was on, and it was... Nope. Can't pull him up the hill. Oh, wait. Whoops. Helps if I go the right way. Nope. She's sliding. It's in full reverse. And she's sliding. Oh. Look at this. Color me amazed. I just want to get a good running start. That's why I'm going back up. here she comes. All right, 2808 is doing 35. Okay. I don't think there is sand. Yeah. It's full train coming down, 69, 68, and 74 passengers. All right, so this section here. See if I can. Oh, let me get a. I think I need. Yeah, I need to be in the track. All right, so about up here. 3.2 degrees. Up the hill. That's the slope. All right. Here we go. I don't know if there's a speed through the corner that they're supposed to do or what. He's already up to 21. See, he applies the brake. Why? Just fucking hammer it, dude. There it goes. Look how fast it's dropping. Nope. .7 degrees, 4.6. Yeah, she ain't gonna make it. She needs help. Nope. .5. So I'll put him back into the siding. And if those two Burks make it up the hill, then I'll have to stop them at Topton or whatever and have them come down, pick those up, and drag the Jeep with it. But they're still a ways off. They're not even in Almond yet. I might... Yeah, let's put you over here. No, not that one. This one. We'll put him off to the siding so they can pass with the passenger. Back over to Alerka. I don't think the two Burks are going to make it up the hill. And hooking a diesel to them doesn't work very well either. Because the AI is looking at the Johnson bar to control the torque and the speed. Whereas with the diesels, it's just forward, neutral, reverse. So when they pull back on that Johnson bar, the diesel is going to go from forward to neutral, but still keep the throttle pegged. Yeah, I think if there was another Jeep, it would have made it. I think up the hill, it'll safely handle like 400 to 450 ton. I think it can do the up the hill with that. But you know what? Finding out whether or not it can make it up the hill, we'll have to wait until next time. Not going to get to that tonight. And of course, Stream Elements should have been reminding you guys that I am live on YouTube. So hit the subscribe button over there. Hit the fucking like button while you're at it. Hit the follow button over here on Twitch. I'm going to try to get myself to do some iRacing tomorrow. I'm gonna attempt to do that. Work up the courage. Work up the courage, work up the energy to get some iRacing in. If not, it's a good possibility we'll come back to Railroader. Gotta get in a troll casket this week as well. And since it doesn't look like my plans for Red Dead are going to work very well with the BitBot, it'll probably be Farm Sim later on this week. Because I think every time I play Farm Sim, I'll just leave the BitBot on. Did I flip them back? Yes. All right, what's up with you? You're connected. I don't know why it hangs like that sometimes. See, it's doing it again. Oh, switches against. Okay. There. Just fucking go. I understand why it doesn't, because then it'll just do it to all the others, but still. And I do think we need another passenger train going. I don't know. Oh, we're full. All right. Yeah, I should invest in a couple more passenger cars. Should have done that while he was back over in Andrews, because then he could bring him down. Since we're not using the Whittier interchange anymore. Alrighty, I think that'll do it. Tig, hopefully you got your train parked in a good spot. If you are operating one. I don't think you are. Nope, you got him in there. Okay. You doing damage to the locomotives again? I saw you had 10 in the shop. 97%. Did you fuck this one up too? He's so hard on the locomotives. 77%. The fuck you doing to my engines? It was damaged when I got here, I swear. No, iRacing is, I said it before, I'll say it again, because I know we got people who haven't heard me say it. So iRacing is definitely something I'm really going to be trying to push to get back into again. I would like to start doing some endurance races. They just had a Sebring 12 hours over the past weekend. You know, Daytona 24, Spa, stuff like that, Le Mans. So I'd really like to get into that. I can do it right now, but you know, my rating, there's no point, you know, it's too low in my opinion. So I need to get good. I need to get used to the equipment that I have. I still need to buy a Formula wheel instead of a round one. That was the problem. Today, it just felt like, because it's not a very wide wheel. So I felt like I was like this, all bunched together, and it just wasn't feeling comfortable to me. So a Formula wheel is definitely something that I should invest in sooner rather than later. And Thompson, I know, would agree. So that is on that list of things to buy, although I don't think it's on the wish list. because the guy that runs the Amazon shit is fucking garbage. So I think something for like that, I'll just go up to Micro Center and purchase it. But all right, boys, thank you for chilling. I appreciate it, and I will catch y'all back here tomorrow playing something, and we'll still chill, talk, laugh, make fun of each other, all that fun stuff. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow. Take it easy.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye.
So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer.
Take care.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going. Take off. See ya. Bye.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.